introduce some people real quick and just share some rules that a lot of these people had. We set the record in August, and we also had one of the greatest branch office sales in the history of the company. And I feel responsible for opening up the doors and closing them up at the end of the day. These people are the people who win a Silver Cup. There's more talent right here on stage than I've ever seen before, and it's because of them that we won. And you know, we have everybody from Joy, obviously Miss 10K Fast Start, holding the record for the Fast Start in the Hawaii division. We have Charlene over here. Charlene started just a month and a half ago, was at 0 in sales in the beginning of August, and I'm selling $11,000 in the month of August to help us win the Silver Cup. We have Ronalyn over here, starting in the middle of the summer, selling $25,000 in a month and a half to 2 months at the job. We have Apsy Saldoro over here, one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my life. Very fierce. LG, Luigi. She has 5 nicknames, by the way. Thank you for having a lot of fun. You're the light in the office. Thank you for that. Nico Firmo. Nico Firmo, one of my most favorite people ever. One thing I want to tell you guys about Nico is that Nico is sick. He has cancer, and you know, working with Nico has been a blessing because he's taught me how to be a better person every single day of the office. Nico has sold about $14,000 and is the most positive person on the entire team. He is the reason why we're one unit and why we won the Silver Cup. There's no excuses to anything to being a champion. Nico is truly, truly a champion. We have Cameron over here, one of the most talented people on the team. Thank you for your hard work, your positivity, you know, leadership, and everything of that sort. I'm excited to watch you play some football UH next year. Make sure you're a champion of that too. Chris Cano, Chuck E. Cheese. The reason why I call him Chuck E. Cheese, for some odd reason, he still works at Chuck E. Cheese part-time.
That's awesome.
I thought the Silver Cup was enough propaganda to move on, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Chris Cano, while working full-time at Chuck E. Cheese, he did sell $21,000 over the summer, leading the office to victory. Thank you for that. Malachi Reynolds. Malaman. The only black guy in Hawaii. Love him to death. Malachi is probably one of the most confident people I've ever met in my entire life. No excuse for Malachi. Malachi was able to sell $14,000 with a Cutco, without a car, taking a bus from one appointment to another, never giving any excuses, always challenging for more, and always being a competitor. Thank you for that. He also has a mixtape coming out. He's a really good rapper, by the way. It's a little plug. John Fukui. When John Fukui came into the interview, hired him on the spot. Usually most of the time when people start talking about their lives, I kind of brush them off. They need to move on with their lives. John Fukui sat down in front of my office and thanked me. He started crying like how he is right now. And you know, John Fukui told me that he's not what everybody thinks he is. No one believes in him. He wasn't the best student at school. Dropped out. You know, living the wrong life. That was the story. And he said, thank you for the opportunity. He also told me next month, in 2 months, my girlfriend's having a baby. And no one believes that I can make it happen. I can't catch up with school. This is the only thing that I have left. I said, John, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that you're a champion at the end of the summer. I'm going to do everything that it takes. John Fukui now at $12,000 in sales, a professional, well-respected individual who's going to be an amazing father. The Three Musketeers. We got Chino Cruz over here. Chino Cruz, Mr. MVP for the Pro City team. Thank you for your hard work, your dedication, your leadership, your skill, your work ethic, everything. Thank you for taking the team on your shoulders and running as fast as you can. Thank you for the times you sold $8,000 when I know you didn't have anything left. Thank you for everything that you've done for all these people. Thank you for being a champion, and you're going to continue to be a champion for the rest of your life, and I'm up for that. To Mr. and Mrs. Shimatsu, you guys have a blessing. You really do. Thank you for all the hard work, Keenan. I'm glad to have you on the team. Nathan Sonata. Nate was in my office last summer, was my top grad last summer, came back for 2 weeks straight, and he came back, so it was nothing at all. And the push period started, and had a $15,000 push. The week after that sold $2,000. The week after that I had to leave back to school in Miami. In a 3-week period, sold $17,000. And he told me before that, you know, I'm going to get my half % promotion. I'm going to have a 10K push. I'm going to make something happen for the team. That's what he did. One of the most talented people I've ever worked with in my life. Nathan Snyder, thank you for everything that you've done for myself. Thank you. Vernon. Vernon was not the MVP. He was not the leading scorer. He didn't even rebound. But Vernon is my right-hand man. Vernon is the co-pilot. If it wasn't for him, we would not have won. Vernon, if it wasn't for you, these people would not be standing up here right now. You are the captain of the team. You're the assistant manager, and one of my greatest friends I've ever made. Thank you for all the help that you've done for this team, for these people, and for yourself. Thank you, Pro City, for all of that, and please stay standing. Last year in Olean, I did a talk about why I'm going for it. If all you managers remember, I was chosen to speak in Olean, New York, and talk about why I'm actually going for it, why I'm going again. I'm pretty sure everybody remembered that. And I said, the reason why I was going for it was simply because of financial stability, for experience, and for growth. That's what I said. That was last year. But since then, I've seen that those 3 things aren't the only reasons why I did it. The reasons why I did it was first and foremost the new relationships, new friendships. The reason why I went out to open up an office was to see people like this. The reason why I did it was for the people who didn't have anyone believe in them. That's why I did it. I did it because at one point in my life, no one believed in me. No one thought that I could create something out of nothing. At one point in my life, everybody told me to get another job. At one point in my life, other people were telling me that I couldn't sell knives. I did it for people like that. The reason why I did it was to change lives. I became a branch manager to change people's lives, but especially myself. That was the reason why I went out and opened up my own office. To be a different person at the very end. The reason why I did it, guys, was to be a champion. You guys did it because you guys are a champion. Every single one of you. If it wasn't for you guys individually, we wouldn't have a team. You guys know the struggles, the challenges that we went through the entire summer. All the blood, sweat, and tears. A lot of tears are the key staff meetings. You guys know that we deserve it more than anybody else in the entire United States. We worked together, we became friends, and we became one of the greatest branch offices in the history of the company. You guys made that happen. One of the reasons why I did it was to say something like that. You know, I did it for the fact that we won second place show in the Silver Cup race in 2008. And I told myself, I'm never going to lose again. If I ever had the opportunity to be number one, we were going to be number one. You know, Joe always asked me when I want to be great. He always asked me, Chino, when are you ready to be great? When are you ready to be great? And I never took the question seriously until last summer. I didn't really believe it. My dad always taught me to be the best in everything that you do. You know, just 2 weeks ago I told him that we could be number one in the United States, and we're almost there. And he said, Chino, I don't care if you're a doctor, I don't care if you're a lawyer, I don't care if you're a garbage man. Just as long as you can be the best garbage man. He taught me to be the best at everything that I did. I'm up here standing because I'm the branch manager of the Silver Cup. I'm the Silver Cup branch manager for 2010. Last year I had a dream that I was going to be standing on stage talking to hundreds of people, receiving a Silver Cup, looking at a team, giving hugs, high fives, answering questions. I had a dream about that. And what happened was, it became a goal. And right when it became a goal, I started working at it with the help of all the other district managers, with the help of all my friends, support from my family, all the important people in my life. From that point on, it became a reality. You know, I won my Silver Cup midway through the summer. I won. At the very end of July, I won the Silver Cup. Right there. I didn't need this to know the fact that I won the Silver Cup. All I had to do was look in these people's eyes. I knew for a fact that I already won. The Silver Cup that we won, right here, is theirs. I did absolutely nothing, but just believe in them. There's so many times where we do things in our lives, and we ask for other people to be proud of us, to believe in us. And what I told the reps the entire summer, this campaign, I told them the only person who needs to ever believe in you is yourself. And once you believe in yourself, we can create miracles. We took an $80,000 deficit, flipped it, and won by $60,000 at the end of the summer. Because we believe in ourselves, guys, we just created a miracle. A month ago, I was sitting down in front of you guys telling you, we're going to win that Silver Cup. There's no way that you guys are going to lose. There's no other people in the entire United States that deserve it more than you. We worked so hard for this opportunity right now. You guys know I get to say you guys were a champion, a national champion in a multi-million-dollar marketing company. I'm proud to say that I worked with you guys. I'm proud to say I worked for Cutco. I'm proud to say I worked for Vector Marketing. I'm proud to be a champion. Thank you for all your support, and let's celebrate. Good job, sir. Come right now. I'm so cold, I'm so cold.
Just as long as we know about it.